Oregon State University historian Bill Robbins has written a history of the H.J. Andrews Experimental Forest in the Oregon Cascades. Established in 1948, it is 25 square miles of old-growth and planted forest, streams, and steep terrain in the Willamette National Forest.
My interest in writing this book stems from my lifelong interest in forestry and forest issues, and especially after teaching at Oregon State University for more than 30 years. Wrapping up the history of the university in 2017, I launched into a project which became the history of the Andrews Experimental Forest, because most people in Oregon have never heard of the Andrews.
The Andrews Forest is the site of a significant long-term ecological program and multidisciplinary inquiry and collaboration among researchers, students, and land managers from Oregon State University, the Pacific Northwest Research Station of the U.S. Forest Service, and the Willamette National Forest. Research and education programs focus on topics that are critical to society and science, like water, forest and stream ecology, biodiversity, carbon, and more. Over the past 70 years, Andrews Forest research has influenced forest practices in the Pacific Northwest and around the world. From early work on minimizing road construction impacts on watersheds to fundamental understanding of old-growth forests and northern spotted owls, Andrews Forest researchers have focused on how our ecosystem functions. Investigations have included forest-stream interactions and research on climate change and its effect on forests. Researchers share their findings through high-profile and important publications, public presentations, collaborations with the arts and humanities, and interactions with land managers. The Andrews Forest Program and researchers are also educators. They are writers of children's books, undergraduate teachers, and graduate student advisors. For several decades, the Andrews Forest has not only been a place for sharing, testing, and advancing ideas, it's also been a place to explore the sense of wonder we feel when surrounded by centuries-old trees, a night sky unobscured by light, and the kind of quiet that's hard to experience in modern life. Over the years, as the scope of inquiry has expanded, the community involved in the Andrews Forest has too. The one thing that hasn't changed, though, is the desire to be a welcoming, interdisciplinary community.
I think in the end, in the wake of global warming, the Andrews Forest and the extensive legacy of scientific research that it has accumulated will provide valuable information for the future.